Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, June the 4th. Very quickly going through these levels. I know I'm a little bit late today. We're going to start with the YM because it is the weakest of the bunch. We have clear negative trend, clear negative momentum, but it's in a reversion to the mean. What does that mean? Well, here's how you can tell that. When you stop heading lower and the trend is still down, it is moving up into a resistance zone to say, can I advance and get out of this negative trend to move positive? It doesn't mean that it's a long. What it means is there are bounces that are going to be good for a short. So where is that? I still think it's 38,919. It's right up there where the moving average is. However, we might not get that today. We might have even more price compression. We have buyers coming up from underneath, sellers holding from below. That's what it is. What are the lines in the sand we got to get over? 38,670, and that will push us into 38,820. Or we wait for it to get down here at 38,352 and try the bounce. Today is going to be very, very messy. The largest candlestick formation is way back here on the 24th. Way back here. Not really way back there. Just a few days back, but I drew a Fibonacci on it so we could see that, it came into like the 400% formation, and now it's bouncing. Support, support. Can we hold the edge? Yes, potentially. Big bounces, going to be sell zones, but it's not a clean short because we're not sitting at clear resistance, and it's not a clean long because we're not down at the basing structure near 38,242. So you want to be careful, all right? Yesterday, I was not careful. I traded very poorly yesterday, mostly because my head just wasn't in the game. And when you're not clear and present, you're going to do stupid stuff. And so I did. I did stupid stuff. So let's hope you don't. And, we'll all be happy. So let's take a peek at the channel that I'm watching. It's this one, because this one from Monday, which really gives us the range. I would figure Friday would have the volume event, but it didn't. And before that, it was this line in the sand near 5,285. I think that's the battleground today, right? My suspicion is that the battleground is really off of the prior high volume candle. And so if we can hold or get ourselves above 52.85, we could get back into 53.12, 53.24, where we should run into sellers. Why? What is trend? Flat. What is momentum? Down. So what does that mean? Edges are going to give you your greatest opportunity. Now, if you say, hey, Henry, my edge is 52.71, and it comes in and it goes to 52.61, how are you not going to have a 10-point loss and get stopped out? Listen, if it's jamming down into 71, stand to the side until it recovers 71, and then you can take the direction of the trade. All right? My thought is wait for the edges. Put wall on Friday morning was 5,200. Put wall on Wednesday afternoon was 5,250. So they're going to be moving around those numbers somewhere. I think it'll be sideways. All right, we have GDP on Friday, and so we're going to dance around these levels. We are. All right, NQ. Taking a look at the NQ, highest volume day in the near term is this candle. We're sitting inside of it. So the low edge, 18,433 to 18,515. Great areas for potential support. 18,685, I love that area to short as long as it fades off of that zone. And 18,780, 760. Somewhere around those regions are going to give you the selling pressure events. Write it down. Look at what we've got right here. Old support, new resistance, but we had a breakthrough. And we've got higher lows. So what does that tell you? Traders are really trying to defend the base. The floor action here. But there's clear selling pressure here. All right, so where are we going? Next line right here. This is going to be the area we look at. This is why I like 685. This is why I like 685. This is where I think the battleground is between these two groups of buyers. The ones that came in here, the ones that came in here. These guys are going to go, holy cow, if it can't get up above there, I got to get out of Dodge. Guess what that's going to do? It's going to move the market further to the south. So the big battleground is 685 today. All right, I think we started with the YM, so let's go to SPY. SPY, biggest volume day Friday. What did we do? Broke out Monday, collapsed off 529. Now we're into Tuesday, another inside candle. Buyers underneath, sellers above, price compression. Why? Because we have GDP on Friday. GDP? No, we have employment report on Friday. Forgive me about that. Today we got a little bit of nothing. We got jolts and I don't know, something else. Not earth-shattering or market-moving. But, oh, by the way, I'll be on the Benzinga Options show today at 11 a.m. And I look forward to seeing you there. And, of course, we're going to have fun on Kahoot as I do Top Quiz with Top Step TV. And hopefully Eddie has some good questions for me that I can answer. All right, so there we go. Eddie has hard questions. Moving on. Where do I want to look for a buy zone? Somewhere around 524. If it does not begin to bounce off of that region and you decide to go long before it resolves, get yourself out of there. Move out of the way. Okay? We are going to have wiki formations, a lot of algorithmic trading going on right now. A ton of it. Just trading these expanded ranges, and people are chasing price. The speed of motion tells me we've got algorithms at work. All right, here we are for the Qs finally. Highest volume day in near time is what we had on Friday. Before that, we have a short volume day right here. Take a look at where we're battling. 452. Same line in the sand. These folks that engage in high volume areas, they're staring each other down, right? Before that, we have this candlestick. Oh, what do you know? This candlestick, what's the high? 453, 452. This is the balance zone that I think we're going to stick around in. 454 should make a great sell zone, unless it doesn't, and then it moves us to 456. If 454 holds as a sell zone, we slip down into 452, potentially 451, maybe even 449. So am I being flippant about, hey, if it's a sell zone until it isn't, or it's a buy zone unless it isn't? Listen, we only know the levels. We have to get to real time to figure out what the traders are deciding to do at those levels and then follow along. We think we might know, but we must be prepared to look for information that tells us we're wrong. All right? Listen, that's it for me. Have a good day trading, and I'll see you on the platforms.